say, like even weird things in politics that might be happening, write it down, because you're going to be looking back at these journals and you're going to be like, this was right, this was right, this was right. I was right about this. I was almost right about that. I was 88% correct about this. This came out. So it's almost like writing down predictions. So you get these flashes and you'll be like, well, that's crazy. When I tell anybody about it, they don't really believe me. And that's all part of finding your tribe, because your correct tribe will believe you, and you can talk more about those, and they have the same thing happening to them as well. Some air signs, which are Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, wants to end a conflict with you. They want to agree to disagree. So somebody you have beef with, or somebody that maybe you had an argument with and kind of ended the friendship, they want to come back and they want to agree to disagree. And that's up to you. They don't want to talk about what the beef was, though. They want to just agree to disagree and never deal with, never talk about it again. And that might be okay with you. Because sometimes that's what you have to do to move on. I'm not saying bury anything that is hurtful to you, and if they didn't say they're sorry or take accountability for if they hurt your feelings. Sorry that I always have to show this and get credit for the drink earring, but I just do. Okay. Anyway, my oh, that was nice. That was nice. Thank you. What I just heard was, see, when you listen to the spirit, I listened to my spirit guides and they said to burn this, and I got a lot of information. And so I thank you, spirit guides, because they said don't just do the white sage. We need the spirit dragon blood. Let me just light more. Okay. All right. Thank you. They said in a minute, because I just lit regular Palo Santo incense, which you probably won't see. I don't know why I need you to see it, but anyhow, you probably won't. There's something with this angle that you can't see it, but that's not important. Okay, so you're building your legacy. You're building your team, your tribe, your soul tribe. Like I said before, there's a shadows side to you, creating a business investment. So you don't have to tell everybody this is my plans, because some people will destroy your confidence and shoot you down, and it's like your baby. So it's same thing. You don't tell everybody that you're pregnant when the first day that you're pregnant. You wait a little while so you can build it so the baby can get bigger. So Spirit is saying, yeah, she doesn't need to tell everybody about her plans. And some people will copy off of you. And that doesn't matter, because, everybody could do whatever they want. But Spirit is saying, protect yourself, protect your goals, and keep it in a little bit. Keep it to yourself a little bit. Okay? Yeah, and there's definitely something with a contract or agreement. You need to have a spiritual cleanse. That's not scary. A spiritual cleanse is listening to music, writing down your affirmation, maybe just three main affirmations of what you want physically for your shell, okay? What kind of health do you want to have? Emotionally, your relationships that you have, what friendships do you want to have, and fix, if there's anything to fix, and also in your family, children, spouses, mother, father type thing like that, sisters, brothers, okay? And then creatively, what do you want creatively? Okay, professionally, all right? So a spiritual cleanse is really prayers, crown chakra work, thinking about what it is that you want to ask your spirit guides, the people who passed away, but you still feel them. They still give you a sign that they're around. Or if you haven't been feeling them lately, you need to say their name more often. You need to remember them and say their name in your head, write their name down, and then ask them a question. Okay? Your spiritual cleanse is really feeling divine around you, really knowing that there is a spiritual contract that was written, a karmic contract as well, that was written when you were just a seed in your mom's belly. Okay? Even before. All right? So learning about your worth and your value. Collabing with, and it was talking about that you might collab with an air sign. So again, the air signs are Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. And so there's a new offer coming in, but first you have to have a reset. And when we say reset, it's something you started already, something you did or you had the idea of doing in the past, but it just didn't go full way. And then, we forget about it, or life happens. You have other situations, kids that we pay more attention to, and we go in the back burner. Okay? You got to put yourself forward to go and get the things that you want. Okay? So that's the reset. You already have something going. You already have gifts and talents from God, but God wants you to get it going again, where you're really focused on it, where you're really utilizing them almost every day. Okay? So thinking about putting yourself out there, trying to make a decision, that's not easy. And then at the same time, you're getting thoughts, a lot of thoughts, maybe even some visions, or maybe a lot of dreams. Like I say, I always have nightmares, especially when I didn't have my sleep medicine. I basically sat here at this table. First, I sat in the living room, and I said, I can't watch these shows over and over again. So I might as well, then I drank chamomile tea. I used the heating pad. Nothing was working. So I just sat here, and I said, well, I have artwork that needs to get out. I have paperwork to put together, and I always prepare, like usually a week before I do a reading. So I prepare. And I said, let me just sit here and be productive. I was wide awake. I even listened to music that supposedly puts you to sleep in 5 minutes. Okay. 5 hours later, I'm still awake. But when I did finally collapse at like 7:30, I just laid in the bed. And I just have all these dreams of the past. And Devin goes, well, why can't you put me in those dreams? It's always like me in the city in New York, and it was St. Patrick's Day, and I was dancing with my sister, and that wouldn't be scary. But then I was in somebody's house, and the walls started caving, and there was wine behind the walls, like cement, and everything was falling down. It was like an earthquake, I guess. But then why was there wine hidden in the walls? It was just so weird. And I wasn't even drinking, because I didn't feel well at all. So I didn't drink. I just had chamomile tea. But I'm having a little Jesus juice now. I was way too hyper before. I did like 4 shorts. Okay, anyhow. And like 700 videos. All right. So I'm sorry about that I went off the ramp. Okay. I took a detour. Let me circle back. All right, so think about putting yourself out there, trying to make your decision. Stop doubting yourself. Let's say it again. Stop doubting yourself. All right? If you want people to have confidence in you, you got to have first confidence in yourself. Number one. Okay? Stop doubting yourself. You can have what you want if you stay focused. You can have what you want if you stay focused. Rewards are coming from your hard work. Spirit wants you to edit the things and people that do not serve you. They want them out of your life. The things or people that don't serve you. Spirit says, get them out. Cut them out. Cut it out. Cut it out. Okay. I know I screwed it up, but you know what I'm saying. Okay. Something big is coming and you feel it. Do you feel it? Okay. What it is you want and where you want your life to be. So you have to visualize it and you have to say it, write it down. I always write it down because that's how, and then I take out that little book. I have this little book and I just have like 4 things on it. Some things have come, but Nancy Grace hasn't called me yet. But call me, Nancy. NG, call me. Okay, I'm here for you. And but other things have come out. Okay, I'm living my dream, and so you have to write it down and then sit there. I don't care if it's 5 minutes. I don't care if it's 2 hours. Like me, I'm a big sitter. Usually it's at TV, but when I put my art in front of me or just with my candles, I want to meditate, just put my music on and I just sit there. I do look at my art and then I go into a zone. Okay. Okay. Okay, what I heard is she has to be persistent. So they're talking about you, Crystal. You have to be persistent in what you want in your dreams and going after your dreams. And also, somebody hurt your feelings a couple of times over, and you can't just let it go anymore. A lot of times you're letting it go, like that. They just told me you're being too easygoing, and you let things go, and then what it does is it like chips on you, chips off another, and then you're Aries, so after a while you could explode, with yelling and stuff. But what people don't understand about the Aries is they are very, even though they have a tough exterior. And they seem like, oh, that doesn't matter. All right, I'll just do everything in the house and my needs, I guess they don't matter because I have to do everything for everybody else. No, they do matter. And if somebody hurt your feelings, they should be apologetic and they should feel bad about it and they should tell you how much they treasure you. And if they don't, even if they're blood, I mean, with family, we put up with a lot of crap, right? Because they're family. So, but family needs to be told off too sometimes. I had a fight with my brother, and usually, we would always talk, but we didn't talk for several months because he wouldn't apologize to me, and he was very mean, and he thought I was mean to him, and it was Devin who told me, well, you got to try. And then I did try, and he still didn't have any apologies. He's like old school. But then he mailed me something in the mail, like a little letter and a card and like weird stuff he finds on the ground in a park. But it's cute, So then I realized that was his way of like kind of saying sorry. So with family is different, good friends are different, but mostly it's you finding your voice to speak up for yourself and to know your time matters and your feelings matter. Okay? So if somebody has hurt you over and over again, Don't stand up for that crap. And if they don't care enough, to apologize, just give them one more chance by saying it to them. You really hurt my feelings when. And if they come back with, oh, I didn't know I did that, and I am sorry, then that's good. Then, you could talk about it, and you can continue, maybe seeing if they improve. But if you come at somebody and they say, what are you talking about? You're crazy. You're just oversensitive. Or you're just making things up in your head. That's gaslighting, and that they're showing you they don't really care about you. So it's time to put your big girl pants on and stand up for yourself. Don't wait for other people to do it. Stand up for yourself. And it's not easy. This one over here has trouble with that. I had trouble with that for, I would say, a good 51 years. Once I got to about 50, 51, I was like, okay, I don't give an F. All right? I'm going to tell people when they hurt my feelings, or I'm just going to say, bye-bye. You don't deserve my energy. You don't deserve my angst. You don't deserve my energy. You don't deserve my angst. Right? And that's freeing. Right? And then they realize, hey, where did Miss Brady go? She used to be a kooky friend. Well, you didn't appreciate me. So Miss Brady went bye-bye. Okay. Just stand up for yourself. That's what your angels will help you. And your spirit guides will help you. You don't have to know who it is all the time. But I am picking up on a certain energy. When I get into those cards, I will say it. How many videos is this going to be? 75? Okay. All right. I'll know when I'm done. Okay. So now is your time to reinvent and reassess your life. Reinvent or reassess. Or both, your life. You're getting your second chance for your higher purpose. And you feel it. I know you feel it. Yeah, it's over when you say it's over. And yeah, I don't know, there's some kind of message coming on. They're trying to wait, I got to turn this down a little bit because it's just a little. Hold on a second, guys. Hold on.
Ever tried America's #1 purple shampoo? Utilize grassy yellow tones by L'Oreal Paris.
Okay. Yeah, I had to change it. It's still Jason Stevenson, right? Yeah. But I just had to change it. I've been listening to a lot meditation music, so that's why I had to change it from the third eye, because you don't want to blow out your third eye. Yeah, you can actually blow out your third eye, and I was starting to feel that way. How do you blow it out? Not like you blow out your liver, but it's just like I was using it too much. I was listening to hours and hours of that meditation music. Even before I was doing the reading. When I write my notes, I listen to it. And it's like you'll get like your mind will be really tired. But first, before that happens, I get burnt out. Before that happens, I get hyper and start really being silly. And that's what you saw if you go back and watch my shorts, I have a bunch of shorts that I put up after I had done 2 videos on this phone. I haven't uploaded any of the videos, so I don't know how many there's going to be. I'm going to be uploading probably till tomorrow. Maybe I'll try to do 1 or 2 tonight, then tomorrow. Okay, so I'm not even going to think of that because, see, I blew out my third eye. Yeah, I'll get real silly and hyper, and I'll talk a lot, be talking fast, and that's why the wine helps calm it down. Okay. Because if I need to see anything, I'm open and receptive to hearing any messages for Crystal and receiving anything from her spirit guides and my spirit guides. Okay. Thank you, dear God. Thank you, spirit guides. And thank you, angels. So you're getting a reward from your hard work. Spirit wants you to edit the things that do not serve you. Something is coming and you feel it. What is it that you want your life to be? Remember, you visualize it, sit in that moment, and if you're busy, like I know most Aries that I know, which I told you, Ruby, just a Texas medium, is an Aries, and she's always busy too. And I tell her, sit in your car. Don't drive. Sit in your car like I do, like this weirdo over here, and just sit there. Look at a tree for about 10 minutes. Take a walk. Park your car further and walk to your car so that, you get a little walk in there too. That's all times where you're alone. Like I like to be up at night because nobody else is up. So then I can meditate. I can hear the messages better. That's what you need to do. And then you write down exactly 3 things that you want. And another busy Aries is my sister Karen. I think she has 3 jobs. She always says she's retiring, but then she never does. Because she's Aries. She doesn't want to ever fully retire. And then the other Aries is Zen Jen. Always busy. When she's home, she's doing her garden, taking care of her husband, her son, and she's just always busy and like not resting enough. She needs to rest more. Because when you rest, that's when your mind could open to what you need to do. And spirit, then you can hear spirit better. Getting a second chance for your higher purpose. I think I read that. What was your sign? Okay, so I have it written down. What was your sign? Did you already get a sign? Like, did you see a feather fall in front of you or a bird? I'm seeing a bluebird, 2 bluebirds, but I'm also seeing a red bird, a cardinal. And there's something with a mountaintop. The top of a mountain is standing out to me. I don't know if you live near Blue Mountains, because they also said blue. Okay. Or did you see a picture of mountains and it was just really pretty, a sunset behind mountains? Okay. So what was your sign? Spirit says it's in a photo. Another sign could be in a photo that you were recently looking at. And something to do with jewelry and a green ring. I don't know. Maybe it'll resonate, maybe it won't, or maybe it will later. Oh, I thought this was a bug, but it's my bead. That scares me. Okay. Anyhow, here's my new bracelet. It's an amethyst. I bought it in Burke's. Okay. Anyhow. So something with a photo. You're going to be looking at a photo. I don't know if the person has a green ring on in the photo or just something in the photo is going to be a sign. Then there's something important with a green ring. It could be emerald. Hey, look at you. Or jade. Doesn't matter. But it's green. Okay? Manage your energies. That was important too. I want you to manage your energies. Something lit your fire. And do you see the positive things? Like something lit your fire and gave you hope that, hey, I can start using my gifts and talents again. The way I wanted to in the past, but now it's going to be even spun into a little different pathway. Different direction. Do you see the positive things? Spirit wants you to notice and acknowledge the positive things in your life where you are right now. The people around you, that you love, that love you, the good things that are happening and have happened. They want you to acknowledge and be happy and grateful for that. That opens the door for more things to be good. So your senses have become heightened. And that goes along with the awakening and the third eye opening. But your senses have become heightened. Foods, negative energy, social media. What do I mean by that? Things are tasting different. The negative energy in a room, like you say, you walk into a store, and if there's something going on, like you just feel it. You just like absorb it, and you might, sometimes crowds might get hard to take. That's the life of an empath. That's the light of a light worker, life of life worker. So be careful with certain settings, putting yourself in certain settings, and also social media. Okay, except if it's the Mystic Brady show, that's okay. That's positive. Okay. But yeah, be careful what you're watching. Make sure that it's stuff that's valuable to your soul. I just heard that. Something that will help you, not hurt you. Now, here's my problem. When I get those pains and I found out I had the 2 centimeter fibroid in my uterus, well, right away, I'm dying of cancer. And so I watch every video there is on the internet about people that have cancer. Okay, and I do this all the time, and then I have to make promises, and I break them by accident, or I just, go over to those videos, and then I'm in worse shape. Then when I turn it around and I start doing affirmations and listening, watching positive things, and healing type of stuff, and paint my pictures and collages, then I start to heal. Get out for walks instead of worrying about, this ache or pain. They're always going to be there, but just get out and change change what you're doing. Okay? So social media affects everybody, but especially people who are, coming into their psychic abilities very clearly, and also who are empaths. Get more vitamins. You need to take more vitamins. Just add them in, and get more rest. Oh my gosh, all Aries, they never rest. They don't rest enough. You need more rest. Naps, downtime, meditation time. So it's more sleep, more naps, rest, meditation time. Okay, so downtime. My downtime is I'll watch Netflix. And by the way, please watch Mer People. I might watch the whole thing over again because it just puts me in a happy zone. It's on Netflix. I also watch I'm watching Atypical, I think it's called, about this kid who has autism and his experiences and stuff. It's a whole series, but I keep on falling asleep, so I have to start all over again, and I keep on watching the same one over and over again and falling asleep. So, but that's my downtime. When I put on Netflix, I feel like, okay, I didn't do everything I was supposed to do on my list, or even not on my list. I didn't vacuum again or clean the bathroom. But you know what? The day is over. I did my 100 videos. Okay. I did artwork today when I was avoiding doing my video because I'm a horrible procrastinator. I managed to paint collage 4 pictures, so it wasn't a waste. Okay, people? Okay, so see the positive in all things around you. Good things are about to happen to you, Crystal. your senses have become heightened. All right, go with it. Enjoy it. All right, get more vitamins, get more rest, or take naps, downtime, whatever it is that makes you like. Ruby is a merry mermaid because she loves to go in her bath. Sometimes when she's really stressed, she'll take 2 baths. Because that's when she feels best, you know? So whatever it is that makes you feel happy, Zen Jen, when she has time and it's not snowing in Canada, she'll work in her garden. She'll work in her vegetable garden and her regular flower garden, and that makes her happy. And she cleans her house. I asked her, please come over to Texas so you can help clean with me. Okay. Or clean one thing. Okay, let's put it that way. All right, anyhow. So get more rest, and then you will see things will be opening up. You'll see the vision, the things that you need to see, and the steps that you need to take will come to you. But first you have to be rested. Do you feel the shift? There was a shift that happened. Do you feel it? I think you do. Put in the effort and the energy to make your dream come true. Again, put in the effort and the energy. You already have the determination, but what happens is you get passionate about something, and then you see it as a mountain, and then you get overwhelmed and you say, forget about that. I can't do it right now. And then you get disappointed in yourself for not doing it, and then it all starts over again, and it's like a cycle. That is called being a human. You know that you have to do this thing that will make you happy, and using the gifts and talents that you have. Okay? Ten pages are done. I like that book. Okay. Okay. I'm just looking over again at your questions. Sorry about that. Okay. All right. I'm just going to get my cards. They're right over here, because this is more my art section than when I usually sit that way. That way is my cards, but I switched it up because I wanted that background. Hold on a second.